everybody, I'm Missi Matthews. It's time for Scouting presented by SiriusXM, which means I am joined by former Steelers quarterback Bruce Gradkowski. And Bruce, I want to start with the Steelers offense before we talk about the Packers. Just take me through what you've seen in terms of them getting off to a slow start and not being able to gel probably as much as anybody wants at this point.
Well, I think it's no need to panic. It's just like any offense with a new offense coordinator, some young guys offensively up front trying to get in the groove, and they have to find their identity and find their rhythm. I think sometimes two receivers can do a better job. There's other times Ben can do a better job, the offense line. So everything happens at different times, and that's why they all have to gel together. It's going to take some time, but I'll tell you what, this week they have a good opportunity. The Steelers have always been a group that have played good against good football teams. And this week's a great opportunity for that. But I do think the offensive, mishaps at times are just a mix of everything. And they have to figure it out communication-wise, execution-wise, and find what their identity is going forward.
All right, so what is the offense going to face in terms of the Green Bay Packers defense?
Well, I think Green Bay did some good things the other night last week against the Niners. But I do think the Steelers maybe can get a run game going in a sense. I think, Ben, we know his ability and he can spread defenses out. He could go some no huddle. I would like to kind of lean on the old savvy vet, see what Ben can do as far as his comfort zone, what he can do, because you talk about ability wise, Ben looks fine out there. I mean, he's moving good. He's throwing the ball well. And offensively, it's just different things all at once that happen at different times in a sense. But Green Bay, I think last week they made some plays. Defensively, their coverage, they do a good job. They're top 5 for us at PFF in coverage. Top 10, defense or so. But I think run game wise, they could get some things going. And I'd like to see it this week, a little mix of that stuff. And hopefully this offense can get into a rhythm.
All right, the Green Bay Packers also have a savvy vet at quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Just what have you seen from him through these first 3 games and what the Steelers defense is going to have to contend with on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, Rodgers, he's just like Ben. I mean, these guys for so many years, they're able to hide some deficiencies offensively when you have a stud at quarterback. And Green Bay has that, and so do the Steelers. Now these guys are getting up in age, and everyone expects them to do the same thing. Well, they also need help around them. I think Aaron Rodgers, we saw week 1, he said, hey, don't panic. It's still early. Green Bay did kind of find their rhythm in a sense the last 2 weeks. And that was honestly taking some stuff off Aaron Rodgers' plate, giving him some easy screen passes, easy execution type plays. And he found himself in a nice little rhythm. Hopefully the Steelers could get back in healthy. I mean, honestly, the last 2 weeks, the Steelers defense hasn't been that healthy. In week 1, the big reason for the win was special teams and defense. And they can get back to that if they could get their guys healthy again. And teams face this throughout courses of the year. And it's just unfortunate the Steelers are going through some injuries right now. But if they could get through this period and be healthy for the long run, that'll benefit them.
Coach Tomlin said that Aaron Rodgers and Davante Adams are similar to Ben and AB back, when they played together. Who else is one of the guys that we need to know on the Packers offense?
Well, I think those two do such a good job, and they have that connection. I mean, we saw the big play last week, giving Rodgers only basically a half a minute to go down the field, not even, and he makes it happen. But who's he go to? Davante Adams. So when you're so focused on those guys, let's not forget about trying to stop the run, in a sense like that. And they have guys that are role players, but Coach Tomlin's right. AB and Ben back in the day, Rodgers, Davante Adams. It's fun to watch, but I think if the Steelers defense can get healthy, make their plays, and communicate, I think communication is the biggest key. And they're going to have to win their one-on-one matchups. Davante Adams and Aaron Rodgers do a really good job just by beating teams, winning one-on-one matchups, whether it's with the throw or Davante Adams being able to separate. So if they could stop those two, and especially slow down Davante Adams, I think the Steelers got a good shot.
All right, Bruce, we appreciate your time as always. Thanks so much.
All right, Missy, have a good weekend.
What's up, Steeler Nation? It's Marcus Allen. Welcome to the Pittsburgh Steelers official YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our channel to stay up to date on everything that's going on in the Steel City. Thanks for being the best fans in football. Here we go.